Breaking news. What can you offer secessionist agitators for them to walk away and see no more? Dr. Hakeem asks candidates. Hello guys, welcome back to the news. If you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you all for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Let's quickly hit the news to get the full details. The spokesman of the Northern Elders Forum, Dr. Hakeem Baba Ahmed, has carefully outlined and disserted the campaign promises of the various 2023 presidential candidates as it relates to solving the problems of succession and insecurity in the country. In a column titled "Our Next President" on Vanguard newspaper, the elder statesman asked what the next president will put on the table while negotiating with terrorists and secessionist groups in order to convince them to lead a better life outside the forest and crimes. He wrote, Boko Haram/ISWAP have dug into enclaves around communities, and peace will mean little to it. What can we offer? Should you speak with Nnamdi Kanu, other fractions and muscles, and guns that are fractions of IPOP? What about the Biafran cause? What can you offer them to walk away and sin no more? Will the identity of the next president make a difference to the disposition of those championing secessionist ideas? How do you sit with dozens of bandit leaders and convince them that there is a better life outside the forest and crimes? This Northern Elder spokesman went on to posit that time management will be the most pressing challenge for the next president. According to him, if after 2 years certain tough decisions are not taken, then it will be difficult to fix Nigeria again, my wonderful people. This is a very, how will I put it? It's a very big question coming from Baba Hakeem Ahmed. He has carefully outlined and disserted the campaign promises of various 2023 presidential candidates as it relates to solving the problems of succession and insecurity in the country. And as we recall, the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has been of the view that the negotiations will solve the IPOB agitation, saying that he will come to discuss with them. He is going to negotiate with them and others. And he also gave reasons why these people are agitating, saying that one cannot just wake up one day and start agitating. There must be a reason behind their agitation, which comes about as a result of injustice, the high rate of insecurity, marginalization, poverty, and so on and so forth. So, Baba Hakeem Ahmed is coming to ask these presidential candidates, saying that if they become the president, or if they finally become the president, what will they offer this group of secessionists, this group of agitators? What are they going to offer them? Are they just going to sit them down and discuss with them? Or how will they convince them that there is a better life outside the forest and crimes? According to Peter Obi has said yes, he's going to come in conclusion with them. He's going to sit them down and talk to them that they will negotiate. But meanwhile, Baba Hakeem Ahmed is saying that while you are going on discussing and negotiating with them, how will you convince these people, to stop this life of killing and all and all? How would you convince them to make a difference, to see the disposition of those championing secessionist ideas? How are you going to sit with the dozens of bandit leaders and convince them that there's a better life outside the forest and crimes? Well, assuming this country, or assuming our leaders, were wise enough, they would have sat themselves down, come together alongside with these agitators, instead of to make trouble with them or to go at war with them. They ought to have sat them down for them to discuss and come up with a reasonable conclusion on how they would how would I put it, on how they would see to their needs. Yes, like when ASU was going on strike due to the fact that the federal government refused to pay lecturers salary and all. The federal government was owing them huge sum of money. They went on strike. So that is ASU on its own as a body agitating because they don't pay their lecturers salary. And there are so many other people out there. When you go to the southeast, you look at the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, they are there agitating. And if you see why they're agitating, it's because of insecurity. It's because of marginalization. They are not being treated fairly. They are not being treated fairly. And then when you go to the south, you look at the case of the Oduduwas, the Yoruba nation, they are also agitating. They are also agitating. Now, Baba Hakeem Ahmed has carefully outlined and deserted the campaign promise of the various 2023 presidential candidates as it relates to solving the problems of secession and insecurity in the country. He is asking, he said, our next president, what will they put on the table, or what will he put on the table while negotiating with terrorists and secessionist group in order to convince them to lead a better life outside the forest and crimes? The Northern Elder spokesman went on to posit that time management will be the most pressing challenge for the next president. According to him, if after 2 years certain tough decisions are not taken, then it will be difficult to fix Nigeria again. I'm dropping here, guys.